TEOW Podcast, episode 16. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Listen to this great radio voice. My God.
Beautiful.
How are you doing, man?
Excellent. Just dropped my phone.
Oh, great. You're going to miss your 15 reminders.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
You don't have
Alarm.
That near.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We have got a great podcast today. I'm most excited about, we are going to revisit one of our first ever podcasts that we did from the library when we were just kind of practicing and feeling out how we were gonna, is it even worth exploring a podcast? And at that point, we shouldn't have even moved forward. That was rough. So I'm excited to share that with you guys. And Andy took a little trip to Whistler.
Yeah,
I'm excited to hear about that too.
yeah.
So let's just jump right in.
Sure, exactly.
Thanks everyone for listening. Don't forget, subscribe, rate us. Tell like 65 friends.
Exactly. Scale this baby out.
That would be great.
Yep.
All right, Whistler. So Whistler, that's in Mexico, right? Where is that?
Yeah, exactly. No, Mexico North. It's fucking awesome. Well, I'll just preface this by saying, like, amazing vacation, beautiful, beautiful area. Like,
it is.
Ridiculous.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Just the drive up is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Now, I know you get a little panicked on the road up.
Yeah.
How was the drive up?
The drive up was horrendous. It had nothing to do with infrastructure of streets. Just I got two little great, but shitty kids. Not shitty, but just traveling with kids is different. So again, I just have a bunch of notes the same.
Yeah.
They're hilarious. So be ready for hilarity.
Set the bar high, everyone.
I'm gonna try not to just tell. So basically, this is what it is: big family vacation. Karen's dad put together a family trip, so it's multi-family within our unit. Like
how many families?
Karen's dad, wife, and 2 kids. My family. And then my in-laws, Josh, Lindsay, and their baby.
So 3.
Yep, 3 families. Yep, and it's fucking awesome. And I just have a serious and best trip ever, dude. It's so good. I love the town. Very positive. So I just
how
got a
long
bunch
were you
of
guys up there?
A whole week. Yeah, and my goal
That's
was
a long time.
So I had 2 goals. One was to like actually unwind and relax. I was able to do that, unplug from work.
I doubt it.
I had a very hardworking colleague who had my back, and I appreciate that.
Thank God.
And then also, it usually takes me a couple days to unwind from real life to vacation, and my goal was to improve on that. And we'll see how I did.
All right.
Anyway.
I'll let you know how you did.
Just a series of notes, dude. So interject maybe one story. So a vacation is work, dude. Especially when hungover.
And that's every day on vacation.
Yeah. Hey, I told you it's a scale. Oh, no, before. So big reunion.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, we had the big reunion and we packed for a day and then we were leaving for Whistler. And that packing day was literally, we had about 3 hours worth of work and it took me 11 and a half hours to get that done.
What did you have to do over 3 hours?
I mean, it was just like pack, shop. We had a house sitter. We went the house sitter route instead of the dog sitter route. So we just had someone come to our home. We had to like put away important papers and
Wait, why do you have a house sitter? Oh, for the pets.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. And it saved us money. And I didn't have to fucking drive to Marysville to, drop them off.
And dog chow puke. Someone's got to clean that up.
Someone's got to, mouths and assholes, bro. Life. Kipper
like,
life.
Yeah, not a house I want to be a part of.
So first off, you talk about the ride up. Yeah, it's fine. It's just like it's a 4-hour trip, and it took me 9 hours both ways because my kids need
like
to
a 5-hour
stop
trip.
for food, run their legs, whatever. I mean, we had literally like 10 special gifts made up for them, plus their, Kindles. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like just get through the first stretch as hard as you can. Then it's like snack, gift, Kindle, video, anything. Especially my oldest son's just like me. He's not trying to sit in the car fucking strapped down. You know what I mean? He's trying to move.
I would just unbuckle him.
Yeah.
You know?
And then on the way up, like you said, Iron Man, dude. I mean, we got fucking delayed for Iron Man. It's
So there was an Iron Man race going on this Sunday that you went up.
Yeah, exactly. And they closed the road. So we plan out this beautiful trip, breaks. No, fuck it. The whole road's closed, like the last leg into Whistler, because people are finishing their Iron Man contest. It's like
shout out to Webmaster Dan's wife who competed in that, and she killed it. She did great.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to anyone who's
stupid
fucking
enough
machine,
to sign up
dude.
for,
Yeah, that's nuts. A whole marathon.
Yeah, you're not all there.
Yeah,
if you're
it's
doing
crazy.
an Ironman.
But fuck it, I want you on my team if the world ends, dude. Like, run,
Yeah,
run.
yeah, just hop on their back.
Get this message
Tell
out.
them to go.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did you just call Webmaster Dan's wife a horse? What
No,
did you do?
I'm saying fucking she can carry the load. Are you kidding me? You have a message sent?
Yeah.
Like we're in distress. Like she can run for 26.2 miles and then
After,
swim.
after all
Ride
that
her
shit.
bike. Fuck it.
We'll
She-
load her up with all the equipment,
Yeah.
and you and I will just try to walk next to her when the world ends.
So Alex losing his shit, hates the car. The whole time I'm in Whistler, dude, I just realized like I felt like a really like ugly peasant, dude. Like everyone, it's the most beautiful place in the world. It's so worldly, and everyone's just in like insane shape. I mean,
Yep.
fucking wealthy as shit from everywhere. You know
Yeah,
what I
it's
mean?
very
I'm like,
expensive.
Jesus Christ.
It's a global destination.
Worldly, yeah.
People
it's
from all over the
amazing.
world
I
go there.
loved it. I mean, dude,
Yeah.
I was mesmerized. I mean, it was
It's spectacular.
breathtaking. Yeah.
And it's all
Nonetheless,
like,
it'll
there's
humble
no-
you up. You don't want to
Yeah.
be going there. Like, I'm not saying I'm not Brad Pitt or like whoever,
What?
Zach Braff, whoever the fucking you know,
No. Who's the guy from? Who's that guy that you love? Who was on Parks and Rec?
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Yeah, you know Chris
Yeah,
Pratt.
I know Chris Pratt.
That dude's so hot.
But you have any sort of like self confidence, just go to Whistler and you'd be like, oh, peasant.
Yeah.
You got to be a billionaire to eat at this
They're
restaurant.
like, oh, are you Amish?
Yeah.
No.
So if I had one story, I'd say just imagine like life tests you. You know what I'm saying? It's like my goal is to be disengaged from work and calm at the beginning part of vacation. And I'm not going to go through the whole backstory, but we're flexible. You got a whole group of people. People are on different schedules, and we're trying to accommodate.
tough.
Very tough. And I got little kids who need to eat.
And shit and piss at different times.
Oh my God, exactly. So I'm just going to try to read this as best I can. So Monday, we get there Sunday, Monday, first breakfast. Let's go out for a family breakfast. Sounds great. When? Everyone's on different timelines. Where? Yeah. Everyone's got different ideas. Who's going to sacrifice? Well, my kids are going to push it because I'm going to be flexible. It's all good, right? So we do about 1,500 steps around the village, looking for a place to stay while my kids are crying.
I told you a
starvation.
breakfast joint to go to. I told you 2 breakfast joints.
We might have went to one.
Where'd you go?
Well, this was Black's Pub, is what it's called. It's down.
Oh, it's right by the Irish.
Near
it's
that,
the Irish.
exactly. And I had no choice. I'm
It's not
Mr.
a great
Flexible.
place.
I'm Mr. Flexible. I'm going along.
Really, you're so flexible.
Yeah. So breakfast during the first day, going absolutely horribly wrong.
Why?
Kids
Just
are
crazy.
crying.
Gotcha.
No coffee. 2 poops at the same time. I had to take them both up at the same time. This is all before our food. So we order, she's slammed. We got no coffee coming. I get 1 cup, dude. I fucking guzzle coffee when I'm at the restaurant. 2 poops at the same time. They're in 2 different stalls. I tried to take a video and I recorded it wrong. They're both
That
like,
might that might be illegal. I'm glad you didn't take video.
So I said breakfast, pee, wash hands. Poop. Yeah, that's right. They both went pee, washed their hands. Both decided they had to go poop. Both boys pooping at the same time, grunting. And I'm feeling seriously like I'm being tested because my job is to stay calm.
God's like, hey, I'm going to test you today.
Yeah, my whole goal is to stay relaxed. And the first day, I swear to God, 45 minutes in, our breakfast isn't there. My father-in-law, Grandpa Larry, stands up and says, hey, is our food going to be here soon? And the server's like, ticket got lost. 45 minutes in.
Oh my God.
2
They haven't
poops,
even
2
started
peas
it.
have not even fucking started it. Mind you, I should be, so the problem's discovered. It's getting fixed. They're slammed. They can't really do a lot about it. They got to work us in the middle. Yeah. I should be fucking swatting her away from giving me coffee. I should be like, no more coffee. No more coffee. That's not what's happening. I'm sitting here being tested. Literally, it ends up where my kids are sitting there fucking crying. Yeah. I'm trying to hold it together. I'm being calm. but my calmness when I'm pissed off, Karen knows it's fake.
Yeah, she knows.
So it's like so yeah. They ended up paying for the whole meal. They comped our
they
meal.
picked up the
Thank
whole
God.
thing.
Yeah. Well, the fucking thankful is about
Yeah,
an hour and a half later.
Karen probably tipped him $150.
Oh no! Thank
for
God
doing
she
that.
didn't. I didn't know what to do. She had to just go. Her food was, and then it comes out, and my over hard eggs are over easy. Her scrambles undercooked. It's just totally fucked. Man.
I recommended 2 great places, and you went to the shit.
I had no
place.
choice, dude. It's the group, So anyway, so I survived.
should
Though.
have
I
told
survived. I survived.
And just in case anyone out there is gonna visit Whistler, there's 2 great places. There's the Creperie, and then there's Elements. They're right next to each other. They're both delicious.
I didn't do either one. We went to the Dublin.
Why do
Inn.
you
We went to
ask me
Irish
for
place like 3
recommendations,
times.
and then you don't even fucking go?
We went to the Dublin place was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, really good. We went there
Dublin's
for breakfast. Yeah. I had 7 drinks on our date night, and it started with an Irish coffee.
There
7
you go.
drinks before the date night started. And it started with the Irish coffee
you
at
had
the Dublin place.
3 more drinks and the date night was over.
No, I had like 30.
There you go.
I was kidding.
Did you get a Fat Tug IPA like I also recommended?
Fat Tug. No, I hate IPAs. I don't
Okay.
like this shit right here. You kidding me?
Don't know what you're pointing at.
I'm talking about. I don't like beer that stings me behind my jaw.
He's
it
pointing
makes
at
my
his
stomach
console.
full. It gets me.
all right.
So yeah, it took me till the 3rd day at lunch when I made a turkey sandwich before I had a full stomach and didn't spend $100. Like every time I got hungry, it cost me $100.
Yeah.
Because I had 4 little mouths. They were like, "Can I get a $12 kids burger?" And I'm like, "Fucking motherfucker."
Yeah, when even the Mongolian grill up there, like I'm like piling it on, like putting a shit ton of food on.
Yeah.
They charge you by weight.
Oh yeah,
Like
it's
down here, you put as much as you
can
can,
fit in
and it's
that
the same
bowl.
price.
Yeah, you cram that
I wish
bitch
I would have
down.
known that before my $30 Mongolian grill bowl came out.
Blistered toe, my first trip. I don't know
Poor
if it's
guy.
in Vans or flip flops, but 20,000 steps a day basically. I mean, it was nonstop walking. It was like,
You don't want to do that in flip flops, huh?
yeah, you
Were you
know,
wearing?
shit.
You were wearing flip flops.
I had the Nikes on for the most part. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, X game atmosphere, right? It's
Yeah, it's
like
very
it's like
X-game.
like during the day, it's we're drinking, we're hanging out, relaxing, swimming 3 times a day. Meanwhile, it's like, fucking, let's go down this mountain, dude. Like, fuck,
Yeah.
let's drink some Mountain Dew, man.
Yeah, it's very, very much like
yeah,
that.
it's a trip, dude.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like you say, yeah, it's all rich people. Like those bikes are like some of these people in other countries make enough money to buy a bike and be able to live in Whistler for 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then they quit their job and repeat every year. Like
Yeah.
they love it so much.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And they take a chairlift up with their bike and then bike down. It's like this
No,
crazy
we were watching. That's what
downhill.
I'm saying. Yeah. So
Was
like
there an
during-
event going on too?
Well, we
They
had
have a
we had
ton.
Iron Man on the way in, and then we had like a yoga festival on the way out. It was a pretty trippy time. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay, this is very interesting in juxtaposition of folks. But
Yeah.
the constant is people taking their $5,000 bikes up the fucking mountain and riding down like savages. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy,
It's
dude.
crazy. So it's like a juxtaposition of like these rich, proper people shopping and shit, and meanwhile like X gamers like fucking,
Yep.
and you see it at night. Like you hang out till 9 and it's all families. You hang out till midnight
And it's
and,
all
and
like,
people are getting stabbed and shit. Testosterone,
it's so clean though. Like they must have people just working 24/7 picking up shit. Or maybe people just don't litter
so
up
beautiful. Fuck,
so
dude.
clean.
And I didn't see a single cop. It was
That's true.
Yeah, it's like
there. There's never any cops around.
I didn't hear a boot at all. I didn't hear one person say a boot. I was expecting my Canada.
That's
boot.
because it's all in like a foreign language.
Yeah,
like you
exactly.
walk around, you hear
Well, everyone's
15
Australian.
different
Yeah.
languages.
All the servers
German,
are, yeah,
like anything.
Italian, Spanish. You're right.
There we go.
Yeah.
French. Let's keep going. How many can we name? That's it. We're tapped out.
Oh my God, kids around the world suck at the floss dance though. I mean, it's a phenomenon. I saw some like little German kids like doing a shitty job.
This
like
guy.
everybody.
You can't talk, bro. I've seen your floss dance. I guarantee you it's worse than the kids' dance. By the way, that dance is so stupid. Why is it so popular? I think it's popular because it's fairly easy to do and everyone thinks they're decent at it.
I think it's hard
maybe
as
to
fuck
perfect.
to do.
Maybe
and I
it's
haven't
hard
seen-
to perfect.
I've seen very few people good at it. It takes concentration I don't got.
Not that much. It's like 2 moves.
Most tiring vacation of all time. You know what I'm saying, dude? I mean, I was in the pool nonstop. It was like 30 minutes of bribing. Say, I'm going to take you to the pool if you little fuckers are good. And then pool for 2.5 hours, absolute energy expulsion, food, walk around the village, bribe, pool. You know what I mean? 20,000 steps. So no joke. And then my kids just have it so fucking good. I mean, people watching, most families go on vacations, have 2 working parents, have a normal life. My life, I was on like 3 vacations my whole life. These little fuckers are like, where's the pool? You know, I see them like they're in their vacation home eating cereal silently, just like contemplating what they're gonna do next. So comfortable, you know. And I'm like, you bitch, you're lucky. You should be at Denny's. Like that's what we did. Vacation was cheeseburgers at Denny's.
Exactly. A vacation for us was my mom would go out and buy one of those 1 foot deep pools, and that was our vacation for the summer. Like we'd splash around in some shitty ass pool, and we'd love it.
Camp in the backyard. Yeah. We do a road trip and come home at night.
Dude, camping in the backyard was the shit though. Like my brother and I would do that all the time.
And my kids would not shit at the condo. We have this nice condo, bedrooms.
That should be their safe place.
No, it's like, no, every time it's like, do you gotta go poop? No. Little pee, get out, it's like straight shit, dude. Everywhere. We shit at the McDonald's, we shit at the supermarket, we shit at every restaurant we were at. It's like, couple highlights, you know, we had a lot of family there. So Karen and her sister, and then one of her young, imagine how shitty this is. You know, Karen has her and then her sister, full sister, and then her dad remarried, so she has 2 younger sisters. One of them's 19, legal drinking age. One of them was 18, 11 months and 1 week. Her birthday was 2 weeks after we left.
So half the time they don't even card people up there.
I know she should have tried.
Did she try?
I don't know if she did or not, but I know that the 3 sisters, the 19-year-old and Karen and Aunt Lindsay went out to like 3 one night and had a fucking blast. Yeah.
Good for them. That's funny.
I was really happy for them. And I was like, credits. Texted Uncle Josh, what's up, buddy? When are we going out? And then we did a double date night, and then we went out for a dad's night, which was a lot of fun. Double date night, though, that was the 7 drinks before I went out.
What could go wrong? I mean, that was a perfect appetizer.
Well, so it was like Irish coffee in the morning at the Dublin place.
Yeah,
oh my
Dublin's
fucking
Gate.
So bomb.
Yeah.
And
so
then,
bomb, by the way. It's just coffee and Jameson.
And a little whipped cream, and like they just crafted it nice. Good glass. I like the glass I drink, the receptacle I drink out of. Yeah.
Coffee cup.
And then just like a couple beers here and I had a couple beers at the pool, couple Kokanees. That's what I was drinking down there. Kokanees.
Drink local.
Yeah. And
actually,
then
it's probably from Toronto.
I can't remember where the other ones came. I think me and Uncle Josh got to go out. I don't remember what it was, but all I know is that by the time we were going to the restaurant, or the pre-restaurant for the first drink, I was like, oh, I've had 7. And I was like, I feel fine. And then,
were you rapping B.I.G. in the corner? Like
probably.
They're like, oh no, not this again.
The night worked out well, but yeah, I think it was one of those cases where I was like probably pretty drunk and didn't know it. Like it wasn't like we're like, oh, I'm a little buzzed. You know, I was like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh. So thank God there's no video of that. Brother-in-law night out was awesome. We had to go to 6 different places because I need to, like, if I go to a place and I don't feel the vibe,
gotta move on.
I gotta move.
But there you have so many options.
Exactly. When we would sit down, I'm like, okay, I can sit here for 1 drink, but if we get that table, I can be here for 3. Because
so
I can't.
particular.
It's like the temperature, the noise, the server, like the whole
everything's
thing.
got it. The stars have to align.
Exactly. But it was fucking awesome night, dude. That was
awesome.
A lot of fun, you know. And the family had, like, the wives had their expenditures, you know. Yeah. Good shit, man.
Did you go to 21 Steps?
I think.
Did you go anywhere I recommended?
21 Steps. Yeah, we went. That's where we went for date night, dude. That was the best meal. We ate so bomb. Besides Black's Pub.
Yeah, that place is shitty.
Oh, I had pasta. Oh my god, I ate shitty, but it was so good. I mean, a shitty choice. This is a big pasta deal. And then on the way in, Iron Man. On the way out, yoga festival. Pretty funny, man. Like this, like the, you know, and like a lot of people who do the Iron Man, it's not like all young people, dude. Like there's like, and you don't have to be chiseled to finish that.
Like the most competitive age is like low 40s or late 30s.
Yeah,
because that's when people can take it seriously and put more time towards it. So it is crazy. They're not putting up the same time as like a 21-year-old, but that's very competitive.
Yeah.
But it is weird. I've seen like 250-pound people finish Ironmans. It's nuts.
Yeah, no, I was.
How bad is your diet if you're 250 pounds and you finish an
exactly?
Ironman?
You're like,
holy
"Whew,
shit.
that was a tough marathon. I had to get 3 Big Macs, some milkshakes.
They had that at the turn after the bike.
I caught myself saying this a bunch, and I saw this kind of slobby American person say it again. I hate this term, and it's totally American. I don't even know what it means.
Nice.
I'm pooped. Are you having fun in Whistler? Woo! I'm pooped.
Yeah.
What's that mean? You are a piece of shit that like Whistler pooped out, or
Yeah.
or you
I haven't heard
pooped
that in
out
a
Whistler? I was like pooped. I kept saying I'm pooped. I'm like,
while. I'm tired.
fuck.
Yeah, it's stupid.
I hate it.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Yeah. And then
Those are people who can't swear.
yeah. Well, I can swear like a motherfucker, bitch.
But that's why you don't say I'm pooped.
I did say it a bunch.
you
It's
said it.
embarrassing. Yeah.
I thought you were saying you heard it.
Once I heard this slobby dude say it, I'm like, what am I doing?
It caught on.
Yeah.
You're like,
And then,
shucks, gee willikers, I sure am pooped.
One thing about vacation with kids is the last day when it's time to go home, it's twice as hard. You know, you got these little fuckers that take twice as much materials. They can't do any of the work, you know, and then they're like zombies. You got to like fucking feed them and wipe their asses and entertain them while you're doing. And so it's like you gear up. I had coffee till like 8 and I was like, okay, I'm going to be fucking dripping sweat, you know, let's get this the fuck done.
Yeah.
And then we just interacted with just 2 really shitty kids. One was a kid from Alex Elementary School. He just bumped into him. He goes, "You go to Lake Serene." And the kid's like, "No, I don't." And everyone's convincing him. Al goes, I know. And then it came out that he did. Total little shithead. We bumped into him like 5 times. He's like pushing and hitting.
Oh, no.
I'm like, oh my God. And then I ran into the worst little ginger I've ever seen at the swimming pool. Like straight up screaming at his parents.
Have you met a good ginger, little ginger?
Little
Let's
Ginge?
offend all our redheaded listeners.
Ginge.
We have 0.
One of my mentors is a ginger, and he's fucking amazing.
He
so
was
I know
a piece of shit kid. I already know that.
Motherfucker's a Navy Green Beret. But anyway, yeah, fucking Whistler, dude.
Tell me he's a bitch.
Whistler's amazing. Go there with a deep pocket.
Yeah, you're gonna spend some dough.
Prepared to be humbled. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Everyone there is richer than
Yeah.
you, no matter how rich you are. It's crazy.
There's just no reason to like work on getting ready. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna work so hard to get ready and like look great. It's like, cause like people are just like, oh, let me just put on a t-shirt and just be rich and like fabulous.
Yeah,
I'm a
exactly.
Whistler. Woo!
Yeah.
Like,
Let me put on a Costco T-shirt and
Yeah.
then have a $5,000 purse that I'm
Exactly.
wearing around.
so yeah, great vacation, best ever, man. Just
That's
humbling.
good. That's
Yeah,
good.
a lot of work.
I'm glad you took 1 out of my 10 recommendations. That's
Yeah,
great.
2,
Nice work.
21 steps,
2.
Dublin.
And Dublin's Gate.
Yeah,
All right, nice work. Did
Yeah.
you go to that pastry place?
we don't eat pastries, dude.
That's right.
Yeah, we don't eat that. I drank lots of kokanee. Did you recommend that? What's your go-to Canadian beer?
Fat Tug, bro.
I don't like IPAs.
Well,
Fat Tug.
Well,
I gotta-
Molson
I
Ice.
gotta-
What do you want me to recommend? Like some shitty,
No, Molson sucked.
mass-produced
Yeah, the
Canadian.
kokanee, dude. Kokanee's my Ronier. That's my Canadian Ronier.
Nice.
Yeah, I drank a bunch of those.
It tastes like it.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. It's no
Kokanee.
fancy Mexican premium beer here, but hey.
It's low carb. Otherwise, I gain weight too quickly. Nice. All right. So let's transition into the moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh man, yeah.
This was us at the Bellevue Public Library toying around with the idea of possibly doing a podcast.
Probably like the second to last day of 2017. It's right after Christmas, right before the New Year.
I actually have it titled as 1/1/2018.
Yeah,
So you're right.
Yeah, it's when he
right,
produced it. Yeah,
right there.
Well,
Yeah.
that's when we went and whiteboarded out user growth.
Yeah.
I remember a number you put out.
Did we hit our numbers?
Yeah, I think we're there. I think we're there.
I think we missed. This is the last episode.
We'll call this
we
high
give up.
energy pod. Let's get this high energy
All right.
pod going.
So let's go.
Yeah.
So
One
should we
microphone,
preface
2 dudes, no
sitting
confidence
close
in a
to each
library.
other in a library.
Practicing. Let's get going.
And yeah, super awkward. Listen for the energy. I want to focus on
Yeah.
that. There's a lot of energy. All right, here we go.
Let's kick it off.
We had just gotten our intro music.
Yeah, we got this hitter.
We're like, it's got to be good.
Bring it.
Good morning. Thanks for joining the John and Andy podcast. I'm Andy, and this is my co-host, John. We're going to complain to you all the way through the American dream. How was your holidays?
That never took
great.
off. Thanks. How about you?
Good, good. It's always a little crazy with kids. It's very happy it's over, but it was awesome. One of the
Well, right out of the gate.
Just hammering it, dude.
Like,
That's good.
Leave my beer alone.
Oh yeah.
He just
want
took
some
my
herb?
beer. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Energy. We brought it. I like how we're both like quiet. It sounds like we're in a closet recording this. But that's great. It's
good.
beautiful.
Carry on.
So now I'm gonna fast forward because then we just make
About 6 edits and a couple detrimental jokes that don't need to be broadcasted.
Yeah. Back when I was like, we gotta shock people. Like we gotta say some shocking shit. But all right, so
Whispering it in the
here's-
library.
Yeah. Or as you put it.
Touch the bulb.
All right, so here's a little later on in that. So this was only 8 minutes, but we're gonna spare you guys from some of it because it's not even funny. It's just
7
like some
edits in 8
boring
minutes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Hit it.
So here's the next part here, which I haven't listened to in 8 months.
Okay, good.
Or
just
whenever
heard
it
it all,
was,
and it's
Yeah.
good.
So all
It's
right,
hot.
ready?
Yep.
Why isn't it going? 2 seconds here.
It's your discount internet service.
I don't know why it's not working. Here we go.
I want to talk about public restroom etiquette, and let me know what your thoughts are about this. So,
Could you speak up?
Basically,
Yeah.
I take the train into work. There's one single bathroom right in the middle of the train that's nice for an emergency pee if you need to use it or
I
whatever.
remember this.
I don't use
pause
it
it.
a lot, but,
Yeah, it's too bad. This is such a great story. If I could have told this in a more extrapolated manner, you know.
You're like, let me tell you about this time.
Let me soberly tell you about this time at the Bellevue Library.
We were gonna bring in a pint of alcohol just to drink in the library.
All right, go on.
All right.
I was walking to the train, knew I had to go to the bathroom. There's no way, the door has to remain shut. The only way to know if someone's in there is if they lock it and a little picture comes up on the top to indicate, right?
I think I know where this is going.
So I'm walking to the train, have to go to the bathroom just like normal. Open up the door, no picture, good to go.
Just like an airplane.
Go to
pause.
open the door.
Good catch. This was such a horrifying experience in my life.
But I love how it sounds like I'm in the next room over
Yeah.
talking. Like you can't even hear
yeah.
me. The quality is spectacular.
No, but like I mean, I'm like this day. I mean, I like left the office. I'm like, I should go pee. I feel it coming. You know. Then I have like a 20-minute walk to the train. I don't take the train anymore. And I was feeling it develop. You know what I'm saying? And I'm conscious. And I don't pee in public areas. Good. So there's a lot of buildup going on. I'm like, okay, I got to remember to take off my earbuds and start the water. Not worry about if someone's outside the door. You know, my mind's in other places. You know, I'm counting on people to do their job.
Yep. Not gonna happen.
And there's this fat chick sitting there taking a shit. Goes, what the fuck? And then got
Like
mad at
she's
me.
mad at
Yeah,
you.
she got mad at me. And then slammed the door, locked it, and I heard she goes, Jesus Christ, like she realized the problem. But oh man, I took every ounce of my being not to stand right in front of that door until she came out and just gave her a awkward
Fucking
ass
standard.
eye contact.
That's great. You gotta love it every time someone else does something wrong and they get pissed off at you. I know a similar situation happened on an airplane.
Pause.
Where I watched.
There's a joke that comes up here in a second.
Oh no.
that I love. I'll tell you after it happens. Go on.
This lady go in the bathroom. The light didn't go off.
Yeah.
And then I saw someone going for the bathroom.
Yeah.
And instead of stopping them, I told my buddy Danny what was about to happen. And
Master
he
Dan?
did the same thing. Like he walked in, but she didn't yell at him or do anything like that. She knew it was her bad. You can't yell at someone when it's your mistake.
Great addition, John. Great addition.
You gotta lean into the mic to
Keep
do
up
that.
the great work. I'm like, that was worth interrupting with.
Like, isn't that the number one thing you do is make sure the door is locked? I mean, come on. Don't take a shit on the train. Like, that's ridiculous. I mean, she might have been an emergency.
What do you? Maybe she was pissed. And did it smell? How do you know she was?
Well, that's true. The way she looked.
It was a safe bet.
You're
laughing at your own joke.
Yeah.
The way
I know,
she looked.
dude. No, that was a joke. I thought that was so funny. All right.
My good friend was telling me
Ian?
basically that he's had that happen to him twice.
Super
And
fan?
Both times he had control of the door.
Not good at locking the door, huh?
He shut the door slowly,
Pause it.
grimacing at him.
No, he's walked
He's
in
the
on
one.
someone
Gotcha.
and shamed him. Like, you
Gotcha.
should have locked this
We're supposed to be making fun of this video, not like laughing at it and complimenting it. This
It's
was
good.
supposed to be a
Well,
self-deprecating.
all the shit we did cut out was horrible. So
Yeah.
Didn't see.
You know,
They didn't see him go in.
he opened the door. They were in there shitting, and he
Made
had
eye
control of the door.
contact?
Yeah,
Way to
slowly
derail me.
Shut it. And then said,
Easily
what the fuck
derailed.
Then, so,
It better be an emergency if you forget to lock the door. Like, how do you walk in and then just go directly sit down?
I've never done that.
and
No.
just get mad at
Oh.
me. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
it happened at the airport when I was traveling to San Francisco.
You forgot to lock
Well,
the
I
door?
locked it, but it was a loose lock. I told you, I put it on the podcast and it jiggled open. And then all of a sudden I was getting ready to clean up. I saw the door cracking open.
I don't remember this.
Yeah. Oh, did I not put that down?
I don't
did.
think
Yes, I
so.
did. It was a business trip. I thought my exec was a couple doors
Oh,
down.
you're talking.
You don't
not
listen
on-
to me, bro.
No, you said that was at the airport, not on the airplane.
Oh, airport. Yeah. Airport. At the airport. SFO.
That was your fault. From now on, knock and then walk in.
All right. Well, before we get to stories about my wannabe gangster youth, let's listen to these fake sponsors,
Oh,
the
God.
people who
This
could
sucks.
be
Listen
advertising
how
with
close
us
you are
that
now to
aren't.
the mic.
Here you go.
Like we're so in and out.
Listen to this. What happened to this ad music?
I like this music. I
This
lost
segment
it.
could be brought to you by Calvin Klein boxer brief underwear, but unfortunately, it's not. Do you like tighty whities but don't like the tights or the whites? Do you have greasy outputs that could affect the longevity of those tighty whities?
Greasy outfit.
Let me recommend blue Calvin Klein boxer brief underwears. Keeps them high and tight and hides the stains.
Underwears.
Thank you.
I'm wearing
Well, thanks for joining the John and Andy podcast. Please join us next time when we hear about John's youth as a rocker wearing jean jackets with fluffy fur collars.
Came in early with the hitter.
Spelling all my best material all at once. So that sucked.
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, we
We're so inspired to continue after that.
we're like, dude, we got it. We figured it out. Like we cracked the code. We're gonna be so successful.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was like, I don't want this to get in the way of my my recruiting career. It's gonna take off so rapidly. But fuck that. There's an example of the progress. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's definitely progressed a bit. I would say, I wonder if we could have spoke more freely. Like we were literally in this room that was 5 feet by
Yeah, exactly.
6 feet.
Yeah, it's
and,
sober.
like, talking
Yeah.
super close
Yeah.
to one another. And the whiteboard, like if you ever see Andy write on a whiteboard, like your coworkers probably know this, it just looks like a bunch of fucking calligraphy. Like it doesn't even make any sense. It's like
makes
in
perfect sense.
Chinese.
I whiteboard
And he's
all
like,
the time.
He's like, so how many listeners do we want? I don't know. I can't read your fucking notes. What did you write up there?
That's so fucking
your,
true.
Your coworkers,
It sticks
I feel
in my
bad
head.
for
Yeah,
'em.
you should. Yeah.
But
For many reasons, he should. But you know,
well, yeah, that's
all their
one of
lives are
the-
better because of me. So it's all good.
No, trust me, their lives would be way better if you weren't around. But all right, well, let's take a break. Let's hear from a potential future sponsor. I think we're going to get this one as a future sponsor.
Do it.
Yeah,
All
this
right.
is great. Hang in there. We'll be right back. This podcast could have been brought to you by Cafe Rio. Delicious Cafe Rio. Let me tell you what to order there.
All right.
They only have like 8 things on the menu anyways, so you have a 1 in 8 chance of getting it right. But let me zero it in for you. You
All
get
right.
yourself the burrito. You get yourself rice, light pinto beans,
Okay.
Hatch chili chicken. Marinating in that Hatch chili. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Delicious. He's going to ask if you want it enchilada style. What are you going to say to that?
Yes, sir.
You bet your ass you're
Yes.
going to say yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you're going to say, hey, you mind hitting that with a little extra cheese?
Yeah.
I'm not on a diet.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a nice
Yeah.
physical therapist. They hit it with some hot sauce in the center, cheese, roll it up, hot sauce, cheese on top, send it through the oven. Boom, you got yourself a delicious, delicious burrito.
And loose stools the next day.
No, it's like a brick. Cafe Rio, brick shits.
Sponsor us,
please
baby.
sponsor us.
Nice.
Welcome back, everyone. Cafe Rio, so fucking good.
Yeah.
You got to get on that.
I'm excited. I might
Yeah.
hit it up after this recording session.
They got a great point system too.
Yeah.
You get a lot of free burritos and
Nice.
shit. A lot of free brick shits.
There you go.
All right, let's get into some updates. I have a couple updates. From what I understand, you have an update or two.
I have one, yeah.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, let's do
All
it.
right, so here's first update. So we've talked about, on this last one, we talked about Potbelly.
Yeah.
Never had a milkshake there. I pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
I got a little loose with the wallet.
Nice.
Yeah, got myself a vanilla malt. Week later, got myself a chocolate malt.
Nice.
If you're going to do an accurate, review of something, you should probably try both of them.
Yeah.
And they have two other ones that sound delicious that I haven't tried yet. Good.
Good?
Overall, good milkshakes.
Great?
Not great.
Not great.
Good.
Little runny?
Little too runny for I like a thick milkshake.
I know how you are.
So I like girth, if you will. Yeah. So Potbelly milkshakes. If you're looking for a good milkshake, you can get a good milkshake there.
Where do you go to get a great one?
Burger Master.
Ooh, good to know.
Oh, fuck
Nice.
me, dude. A vanilla malt at Burger Master? Punch me in the dick, dude. That is the best. It's
What?
so good.
That's what you like to associate with pleasure? Fuck, this is revealing.
Yeah.
And
Sarah
this
just, she squeezes
episode
my balls
16.
until it hurts. Yeah, very revealing.
Go on.
Next update. Tour de France.
Nice.
Tour de France is over.
Yeah.
Is a phenomenal tour. Phenomenal
Nice.
tour. Webmaster and Dan and I spoke about this on a previous pod. We bet on 5 different scenarios within the Tour de France. I won all 5.
Damn.
5
look
and
at
0.
this guy, gangster.
What did I win, you're asking?
Yeah.
You didn't ask that.
What
did
are
I
you
win?
winning? What's the grand prize?
Thank you. So the grand prize, I get 5 prizes.
Yeah.
I won a steak dinner,
Nice.
won a round of drinks,
Damn.
won another round of drinks,
Okay.
won another round of
Okay.
drinks, and won Uber both ways.
Nice.
Those are the 5 bets.
That is nice.
Yeah, I wanna.
Did he pinch your nuts really hard at the end since you're experiencing pleasure? I know he knows how you are.
Yeah,
So did he just sock you?
he actually kicked me in the nuts a few days ago,
Good.
but it was not pleasurable. Kind of made my stomach upset.
That's
But
how it goes.
yeah, I don't know why it works that way.
Nice.
How is the dick connected to the stomach? I'm not sure.
By the bone.
The dick bone connected to the stomach bone.
Nice, dude. Good work.
Yeah,
Nice for cleaning up.
Yeah, I can't wait to gain 2 pounds, and I want to go to a steakhouse in.
Have
like,
you cashed
Portland.
in yet?
No.
Oh, yeah. You should definitely do Portland.
If he's gonna
Yeah,
fucking Uber,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Ride a bike down there.
You've seen our website, dude.
Yeah.
Hardly any updates to that.
Yeah, yeah.
This is bullshit.
TEOWpodcast.com.
We want our money back.
Send us your questions.
Yeah.
So is last updates me?
Last update. Let's hear it.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, you had asked first and last. When's the first time that you were embarrassed by your kids? And I gave some bullshit answer. What'd I say? Like crying or like
Yeah, I don't
something
think you
stupid.
gave.
It wasn't good. I actually remember the first time. The very, very first time.
Nice.
So Alec was born 10-10-10. And I was at a Christmas party with a previous employer. So
That's awesome,
sometime
by the
around
way.
December. Oh, 10-10-10. Oh, yeah. Very cool. People were trying to it was a Saturday or a Sunday. I can't remember. People were trying to, schedule C-sections on that day. Like it's a weekend,
Yeah.
And, Karen just made it happen. Yeah. Anyway, so update. I remember the first time I embarrassed my kids. Alec was 2 months old or so. We were at a company Christmas party. One of my good coworkers had a girlfriend who had never really been around kids, and they were early, mid-20s. They were entertaining, starting a real life and family. Oh, I just really want to hold your baby. Well, you may not know that when kids are that age and they're not on formula, they're breastfed. Formula will help you form like normal poops, but breast milk creates honey mustard. Just straight up. There's no solids involved. Breast milk creates honey mustard poops. And so the first time
That color as well?
Color, texture, and it's audible. It's like all the
All of a
parents out
sudden it
there.
just
they're
shoots out.
they're like, yeah, it's a splatter. It comes from nowhere. And so the first time I embarrassed my kid is 2 months old or so, company Christmas party. Coworker's girlfriend asked to hold him because she's never held a baby before. Basically she was holding him, rocking him, probably made him comfy. Probably worked down some of that breast milk,
Yeah.
And just right there where she's like,
Fuck.
just a hardcore, yeah.
Shit all
so,
over.
honey mustard squirting out of a bottle. 20 seconds into her holding him.
It didn't come out of his pants or anything.
I'd
right?
like that'd be funnier if it did, and it
Yeah.
might have, but I don't think so. But still, you're holding.
It
so we're
seems
not
like you would
used
remember
to
that.
it.
Yeah.
It's like. And we get shocked. We're embarrassed. Bring him back here. Shame him. Don't poop pooping or biting.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Gave him a couple spankings. It never happened again.
He learned his
Yeah,
lesson.
he did. Yeah. So that's my update. And that's the first time my kids ever embarrassed me,
It's funny how you go from shitting on people to not being able to shit if someone's in the
Yeah.
stall next to you.
Yeah.
You come with life, you just get more and more anxious.
Then you hit your next stage, and I got too much work to deal with. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Not me, man.
Jimmy, I got to do it. I got calls to make, Jimmy. I got shit to do.
So busy.
Yeah.
This guy,
There you
busy in high school. Nice. All right. So we used to end the show with a TEOW every time. Sounds like you got a nice TEOW story
so
from
we
the
used
last
to end
week.
every show with the embarrassing our wives moment. We quickly realized the whole podcast was embarrassing our wives, at least mine. But I have an actual moment, so not that funny, but certainly a moment.
It's always great when we set it up, but not that funny.
I got a nice little TEOW story for you, a cute
Yeah.
little one. No, but I embarrassed her, and so I thought I'd document it.
Perfect.
So just like when you're leaving the vacation spot with kids, it's hardcore work because those fuckers aren't contributing. Well, you get home.
Not kidding. What do you expect from them? To
Fucking pack
chop
your
wood?
bag, chalk some wood, carry this fucking load downstairs, Stop picking on each other, like that shit. But yeah, so when you get home, it's the same thing. I got a vision. I vision my kids asleep, shit put away.
Laundry.
Yeah. Laundry going. And I'm on the deck with a cocktail. I envision that. And so
It's a beautiful vision.
So we pull in, and I'm like, you deal with the kids, I'll deal with everything else. So the embarrassing my wife moment would just be the day we get back from vacation. Finally get home from trip. I'm going fucking crazy unpacking, I'm loading bags on, and I'm dripping sweat. And then first thing that happens is we mispack a box of Legos. And I have a steep driveway. So it falls down, and we have an echoey driveway. So I'm like, motherfucking son of a bitch, it's echoing. And then it carries on where like the last task is me getting my kids showered and in their pajamas to hand off to Karen.
Mm-hmm.
And the shower is always just a pain in the ass. It's upstairs. It's like twice as hot. It's steamy,
Yeah.
And so I'm just like unreasonably screaming at my kids with all the windows open. And so Karen's like, can you just leave for a little bit or like go for a walk? Every
I
neighbor
can
hears
see
you
you
screaming.
being so
Oh
anxious,
my God, just
all
dripping
worked
sweat,
up.
yeah.
By the way, you never have to say in any story that you were dripping sweat. We just assume that's happening in every single story. Did you sweat?
As is now, yeah.
Did you sweat at your reunion?
Yeah.
Did you sweat in the Uber?
Yeah.
Did you sweat at work?
Yeah.
When you were
Amply.
whiteboarding terrible
Amply.
notes,
Yes,
you were
amply.
still sweating.
Amply, yeah.
You must drink a lot of water.
I drink about 10 to 12 cups a day. I measure it.
I wonder what would happen if you cut that in half. Would you sweat half as much?
I'd get diverticulitis
Or you
about
die.
3 times a year.
Yeah. Either way.
So sorry, Karen, for making all the neighbors know that we're the yelling house, which they already all knew.
Yeah.
We're the yelling house. Everyone's all calm, and we're like, stop it. Come here. What do you want for dinner? Get in the shower. Get out of the shower.
What a pain in the ass, dude.
Yeah.
I feel like, can't you just fill up the bathtub and throw the kids in the bathtub and say, I'll be back in 10 minutes?
Yeah, how clean are you when you sit in a stew of sweat soup?
No, hit it. Put a bunch of soap in there. Doesn't soap kill like 99.9% of shit?
My kids were the type of vacation dirty. We needed to like soap and wash Canada off and let it go down the drain, not sit in a pool of Canada. You know what I'm saying? So
What do you have against pools in Canada? They sounded great.
they were, if you like, Canadian hepatitis and germs.
I didn't know there was a different,
so
a
that was
different
it.
strain.
Yeah, just screaming and yelling, and we're the yelling house. That we're probably going to be yelling house when we move. It just is what it is.
I feel very, I'm glad I'm not living next to you. I would call the cops all the time.
No, you'd feel good about yourself. You'd be like, I manage these problems reasonably, and Andrew's sweaty and screaming again.
I'd be like, hey, it looks like Karen's wearing extra makeup. Did he hit her? What's going on over there? Well, nice.
Yeah.
Glad you live
I
in.
don't hit her. Never have. Most
Thank
likely
God.
never will.
That's another thing you probably don't need to say.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
sweat and you don't hit your
No,
wife.
I do sweat.
Yeah, we expect that. All right. Episode in the books. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. Please remember, rate, subscribe, tell 643 friends, and then we're going to get so famous.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
Oh, quick preview of next episode. I predict we're going to be drunk.
That's
I don't know why.
That's a crazy.
I have an assumption.
That sounds
Okay,
crazy.
we'll see. But thank you, man. Thanks
yeah.
for having me.
So the preview for the next episode, I was fucked with by some people.
Oh shit.
I'm excited to share that.
Who?
Yeah.
They need
Yo, Dope Fiend, where you at?
Dope Fiend
I
Donnie
need
and me are
someone to-
coming. What's
Is Dope
up?
Fiend staying out of trouble these days? How's he doing? Can I get an update on Dope Fiend?
I don't have an update, so
No,
I'll get one for sometime soon.
Sometimes no update is a good
Yeah,
update.
exactly. That's true.
It would be bad if you
doesn't
heard
need
it.
help.
Yeah, if his lawyer's calling you, that's probably a
Yeah,
problem.
exactly.
Hey, it's Gary.
Yeah.
Dope Fiend's back in jail.
That's well. They'd be like, hey, that's detrimental to Dope Fiend's career. Let's change that. Dope admirer, Donnie.
Dope Fiend won. All right, well, nice. Good shit.
Episode
Congratulations.
16
Episode 16
in the books.
in the books, man. Thanks for coming down. Beautiful Issaquah Studios.
Take it easy next episode.
Let's relax. Let's take it back a notch. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.
Fuck it.